Hi everybody, welcome back to The Addicted Bookworm. I hope you guys are having a great early morning. So today's President's Day. Also today is the 3 months since I got my Kindle Paperwhite 12th Gen. Absolutely decided it's time to do a 3 month review of this device. Now, I have read enough on this device to give an accurate impression of this device. So my first ever Kindle I ever bought, with my own money, was the 11th Gen Kindle. Prior to that, either I read solely physical books, or I read on the computer, because back then, they don't have it anymore. They had the where you could read it on your computer, and it was a way of people that did not have a Kindle to be able to read the books that they've acquired. Now, back then, it was believed you owned the books that you paid for, but it actually is not. I call it acquire because that is the language that Amazon uses for their ebooks. So, after I decided that the color soft was really not for me, because I'm not those kinds of people that goes over the moon if everything's in vivid color, I don't do that. I decided to get another Kindle, and I wanted the 12th Gen really bad because it had different colors in the back. It had 3: black, jade, and raspberry. I did not want the black. I was like, no, I do not want another black back, Kindle. So I decided to get the 12th Gen, and I was originally going to get it in raspberry. However, the delivery time was different for the raspberry compared to the jade, and so, yeah. So I've been reading on this off and on for 3 months. I have really decided to step up my game and read on my Kindle solely, with the few exception of on my Nook. So here's the thing. This week I only worked 3 days, and I am totally fine with that. After the 2 weeks of working 6 days, I need a break. I need to recharge my batteries. So this week I'm reading on my Kindle a lot, but also I'm just started the book Dune Messiah. I think I'm on chapter 5 of that book. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to get that book read. I probably will have that book read by the end of this week coming up. So that will be a physical book that I will have finished. I also just purchased Rhythm of War as an ebook. Downside, they will take your points away if you use them, and if you use them but the order does not go through, they will still take them. I ended up having to literally empty my entire savings account in order to get Rhythms of War, which is bad, I know, but I've got 2 days until payday, and that's not really an issue at all. I got food in the house, so that's good. That's all I care about. Alright, so let's start. I want to say that the power button here is in jade as well. So, alright. Okay, so this is my home screen. Not my home screen, sorry. This is my what I'm currently reading now, or what I am going to be reading. I'm going to go ahead and move my Rhythms of War over to this one. So now I officially have 10 books in my library. Alright, here we go. So this is a big file because of how thick the book is. Alright, so now it's at 0. So Okay, finally. Alright, it's at 35%. Woohoo! Okay, good. Alright, because, okay, I'm going to tell you a little problem with the ebook version of this book, like the other ones. It likes to switch over and make you look like that you finished the book and you actually didn't. Anyways, I think the ebook, I think the audiobook fixed it, which I'm really happy about. But anyways, so like I said, I've had this for 3 months, and I am going to say that I absolutely love this device. I love this device more than my Kobo because of several things. One, this is a refurbished Kindle, and for 3 months I've had no issues with it at all. However, this is a big however, I'm planning on to purchase a backup Kindle. So when I get it, I'm just going to put it away, and I'm not going to unbox it or anything like that because it's my backup Kindle. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go and use it when, basically, when this, if something happens to this Kindle and it goes all wonky, I will have a backup. Also, if I happen to, if somebody happens to steal my bag that has my Kindle in it, I will still have a Kindle to read. I literally love this thing. And yes, while people love to attack ebook readers and attack ebooks in general, if you have an eye impairment, or you can't make it to a library because of physical problems, these are great devices to have. What I absolutely love about the Kindle is that you can sign up for Kindle Unlimited, which is a subscription service, and you can read up to 20 books, and then, return them and then get more books. What I'm actually planning on to do with my device is the books that I see here, the ones that I'm reading, I'm going to read them, and then I'm going to put them in uncollected, which is the only folder that you cannot change the name. And I'm going to basically just use that to house all of the books that I have already read. Also, Kindle Limited, they have classics. I know a lot of people don't like to read the classics. I'm reading 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And what's interesting, and here's the thing, is annotating on the Kindle is a lot easier than annotating on the Nook, because this device is so responsive. I love it. Also, I can look up words that I don't know what they mean. Like, there was a couple words that I did not understand what they were. I didn't even have an idea of what they were, because 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea deals with the deep, and there's going to be a lot of like maritime words I don't know, or sea creatures I don't know what they are, and it will tell me what it is. And it's really great. And also, unlike the Nook app and the Kobo app, you can actually but you can actually get books sent to your phone, which also be sent to your device, and that is really great. I just love Kindles, and the fact is that these Kindles are designed to last a very long time. I know there's people with 14-year-old Kindles that still use them, and I really commend them for it. Because I'll be like, damn, that thing was built strong like an ox. Also, you have access to all the popular authors. With places like Kobo or Nook, if they are there, they're there. If they're not, they're not. And that's you're kind of hoping and praying that the author that you have been reading for a while is on those devices. Not attacking Nooks, but definitely attacking Kobos. Also, I have the physical edition of this book here, and I will tell you, reading this book on a Kindle is faster than reading it on a Kobo. And it has annoyed me to no end about the fact that it's slower to read on the Kobo. And some people, they don't mind that, and I'm like, hey, fine, you do you and everything. Now, when it's not nighttime out, I will take it off from dark mode, put into light mode. Also, and this is the thing that really ticks some people off, is the Kindle store. I've got no problem with the Kindle store. It is what it is. But it does help me to decide, okay, do I really want to read that book? And generally, if it is a series that I have already started, I will generally, if I really like the book, I will generally read the next book in the series, and Kindle allows that to be a lot easier. But yeah, it's just amazing. I just love this device a lot. You can listen to audiobooks on it. You can read manga. It's so much easier. It is so much easier to basically have in your life. But anyways, the last, I think it's 2 weeks, I have been reading solely on my Kindle. I pulled it out of the dustbin, and I noticed that my battery was at like 79%. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to sit down and read a book. And I've been bringing it to work and everything. But anyways, I have nothing more to say. I don't know what more to say. But I am really happy that this week I don't really have to work that many days. Mainly because I need to recharge. I think I mentioned this. I need to recharge. I've been working 6 days a week for 2 weeks. It is really wearing me down. I just like, no, I need my sanity. So this baby is going to be off on Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that way nobody can call me. I love it. Alrighty, that is my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. But yeah. Oh, one more thing before I do let you guys go. If you have a working Kindle and you're watching Kobo, like people unboxing their Kobos and all that, don't buy a Kobo. I'm not saying they're bad devices. I'm just saying that if you have a working device, just keep it and use it until it dies. And I'm talking about like you can't do anything else with it. It's just a dead weight. And then maybe get it. Like if you really want a Kobo and your Kindle has either been stolen or it has died a very slow and very painful death, just go and then just go ahead and buy a Kobo. But I've got working Kindles and everything. So, anyways, that is my video, and I will see you guys next time.